All of this in preparation for the real entertainment to come, the half hour with Bob Ross. Between his voice and the various sounds of his brush-on palette, canvas, and to shut off liquids against his easel, I was hypnotized and at awe of what he could do on canvas in such a small amount of time. In particular, I was most drawn to those paintings by Bob that had a mystical aura to them, as he attempted to capture the mystery that is the evening. Even as a small child, I was beginning to develop a love for all things nocturnal. This was my first real exposure to landscape painting, and one that would lurk somewhere deep in the recess of my subconscious for nearly 4 decades. That is, with a little intercession by way of Thomas Kinkade, the painter of light, in my mid-20s. I'm not going to spend too much time on Tom at the moment, as this will be the topic of an episode all on its own, hopefully in the near future. Suffice it to say, I was a master highlighter and apprentice to Thomas Kinkade, the painter of light, in my mid-20s. In fact, part of my time with Tom overlapped part of the first couple years of owning the Rogue Gallery. Now, if you're not familiar with Thomas Kinkade, picture storybook cottages nestled into pristine and idealized wooded or mountainous landscapes, while picturesque sunsets and sunrises adorn the skyscape. All the while, every flower within sight is in full bloom, and every light in the house is on and welcoming. Ring a bell? It doesn't get a whole lot more picturesque than this. Well, like I said, I'm not going to get into my time with Tom in this episode, but I will say that he had an influence on me. And while his landscapes didn't necessarily speak to me myself aesthetically, they did light a bit of a spark to want to paint landscapes at some point myself. And his dedication to beauty, well, that wasn't lost on me either. But that spark would still need more time to germinate.